Cheers first aired in 1982 and slowly became everyone's favorite bar. Set in Boston, the show was filled with sharp wit and also heartfelt moments. The ensemble cast made Cheers one of the most iconic TV series of all time. And over the years, we've had to say goodbye to several cherished cast members, but their unforgettable performances continue to live on. Nick Kalisanto was most famous for his role as Ernie Pantuso, the lovable coach behind the bar. He passed away at the end of season 3 from a heart attack at his home in Los Angeles. He was 61 years old. Anita Morris appeared as Madeline Keith, a beautiful woman whose dog bites Cliff on his mail route during the 5th season of Cheers. Morris died from ovarian cancer in California, just 12 days shy of her 51st birthday. Sheldon Leonard had one of his final acting gigs as a guest spot on Cheers, where he played Sid Nelson, the owner of the Hungry Heifer, which was Norm Peterson's go-to diner. He passed away at his house in Beverly Hills at the age of 89. Nancy Marshand played Hester Crane, Frasier's mother, in a single episode of Cheers during the 3rd season. She battled lung cancer, emphysema, and COPD, passing away at 71 in Stratford, Connecticut. Eric Christmas played Father Barry in 4 episodes of Cheers over the last few years of the series. He died in Camarillo, California, from natural causes at 84 years old. Anne Haney appeared as Miss Gilder in 1 episode of Cheers during season 1. She passed away from congestive heart failure at her home in Studio City, Los Angeles, when she was 67. Keen Curtis had a recurring role as John Allen Hill, the guy who owned Melville's restaurant above Cheers. He died due to complications from Alzheimer's at a nursing home in Bountiful, Utah, at the age of 79. Billy Bird played Lillian Miller in a Christmas episode of Cheers during season 5. She passed away in Granada Hills, California, at 94 years old, after battling Alzheimer's for several years. Sandra Thompson played Carla's mother on Cheers, and was also nominated for an Emmy for her performance on the show. She died in Danbury, Connecticut, at the age of 83, due to lung disease. Between 1989 and 1993, Roger Rees played the role of Robin Colcord, an English businessman who was romantically involved with Rebecca Howe. He passed away at 71 in his New York City home from brain cancer. George Gaines had a role as Malcolm Kramer in 1 episode of Cheers during season 2. He died at his daughter's home in North Bend, Washington, when he was 98 years old. Jay Thomas had a recurring role as Eddie LeBec, a goalie for the Boston Bruins, who was nearing the end of his career. He passed away from throat cancer in Santa Barbara, California, at 69 years old. Harry Anderson played the con artist Harry the Hat on Cheers, popping in and out from 1982 to 1993. He died peacefully in his sleep at 65 after suffering a stroke at his home in Asheville, North Carolina. James Karen appeared in an episode of Cheers as Dr. Ludlow during season 3. He was Frasier's mentor and the father of Carla's 6th child. He died at his home in Los Angeles when he was 94 years old. Margaret Post showed up on Cheers as Heather Landon, who was Diane Chambers' close friend in 1 episode of season 2. She died from cancer at her home in Los Angeles at the age of 70. Mike Hagerty played Decker in 1 episode of Cheers in 1986. He died while in a coma at Cedars-Sinai Medical Center in LA after having a seizure. He was just 67. Kevin Conroy played Daryl Mead in a couple of episodes of Season 8. He passed away at Mount Sinai Hospital in New York City at the age of 66 due to intestinal cancer. Kirstie Ally became part of the Cheers cast in Season 6, replacing Shelley Long. She was written in as the new bar manager Rebecca Howe, and she won an Emmy Award and a Golden Globe for the role. She died at the age of 71 due to stage 4 colon cancer in Tampa, Florida. Frances Sternhagen had a recurring role as Esther Clavin, Cliff's mom, from 1986 to 1993. She passed away at her home in New Rochelle, New York, at the age of 93. Robert McCrae was Fire Marshal Dobbins in 4 episodes of Cheers. He died at home at 79 due to complications from dementia and following 2 strokes. George Wendt was known for playing Norm Peterson, the ever-present patron of Cheers. He was in every episode of Cheers, and when he walked through the door, everyone in the bar would yell his name, just like the show's theme song suggested. Wendt died in his sleep at his home in Los Angeles at the age of 76. Let me know in the comments if I missed anyone, and please consider subscribing and sharing Recollection Road Entertainment with someone you know. As always, thank you so much for watching.